Turn the light on to garbage time, baby.
Where's your son, Kelly? He usually puts garbage out, doesn't he?
Yeah, he
Doesn't
does.
he roll it to the street?
He's a garbage man. He's off school today.
Oh, well, he needs a day off.
Yeah.
Oh, doesn't he?
Mental health.
Totally right. Mental health.
OG pimps need, that's 4-day week.
Exactly.
Can you leave your charger?
Oh, my God. Listen to this. Listen to this. You know my day yesterday.
Well, yeah, now you had if I recall, you had a 5-hour pickle day ahead of you when you left this building.
I did.
How'd that go?
You got permission pickling all day.
Went all day.
And a gym visit?
A gym visit. You know, I was busy all day. And I came back here. I wasn't going to go home because of all my pickling and everything. So I came back here as I wrote a Put Up or Shut Up rock and roll trivia game.
Nice.
For Biggie for Monday. Because I'm so far behind. Because of all my pickling and all my other stuff, which mean nothing to anybody but me, I'm behind now on Put Up or Shut Up rock and roll trivia. I used to work 3 weeks ahead. Now I'm like scrambling at the last minute.
He would. He'd send me weeks.
Yeah.
Put up or shut
I
up.
remember those days.
Not anymore.
No.
And so I thought, let me get Biggie. You know, he deserves to have it.
Least
So he
one
could
day.
prepare it, you know, have a couple of days. Exactly. So I got in here yesterday and did it. And so I was done. I'd answered some emails and stuff like that. And I was done. I didn't need to take my laptop home. Okay.
Right.
You remember that? So my son, to go back, he had been accused of cheating, as you know.
Yeah.
And
Just
he
accused.
Just accused. He's not been convicted of it or anything yet. And
honor code, right? Has to
honor code violation.
go in front of the board.
The court.
Yeah, the honor court. So he had to, this is the way kids do this now. He was desperately trying to not get an F in 3 different classes. And in one of them, he had to write a paper and turn it in. And I said, what do you mean turn it? You're done. You know, you didn't go to school today. There's a teacher work day.
Yeah.
That's right.
Because you have to turn it in by 9 o'clock tonight. You've got till 9 o'clock to get the work in.
Email it to him.
You email it to them.
Yeah, that didn't even happen when I was in school.
No. I mean,
No, God, no.
What? You know, but it's got to be timestamped before 9 o'clock. That was the deadline. It was 9 o'clock last night.
Okay.
All right. So anyway, I come back here and I do my stuff. And you know, he's been borrowing my charger. Well, every night I take home my laptop in my attaché with the charger. And he, after I go to bed, goes inside the attaché and gets my charger, unbeknownst to me.
Right.
Except for the one day he forgot to put it back, and I got here to work and had to roam across the parking lot with the homeless looking.
Yeah.
Asking them if they have a charger.
You happen to have a charger. Guy says to me, you got $5 for gas. I say, if you'll give me my charger.
got a charger
Yeah, you
for
got a charger for this computer.
Charger?
So anyway, I can do the put up or shut up, answer some email. Well, I'm done.
Sure.
You know? I'm not going to work that night. Okay. So I just leave the computer set up for today, charging here at the radio station.
That's right.
Go pickle some more, drive home, 7:30. 7:30 I get home.
That's the life, isn't it?
Baller. Rock star.
Son.
Okay. I walk in. My son says, thank God you're home. He's never uttered that before in his life. Never.
I'm glad you're here.
Thank God you're home. Mom's all over me. I wrote my paper, but I need your charger. No. The computer had died. He's got the paper saved on the computer, but the computer is dead. His charger is broken. He can't email it to the teacher
Before 9
o'clock. So
Who's getting in the car and coming
we
back to work?
all
I was
come
going to ask
back.
if everyone came back.
Me and him, he and I, we come back because my wife said, just send him to the radio station. I said, sweetheart, he's got to punch in a code.
There's a
He's got to get to the
code.
door.
He's got to find the room
Gotta
that
get
I
a
work
phone.
in.
He's got to come. Yeah,
He still wouldn't be home.
I said,
Yeah. You'd have come in this morning to work, and he'd still be looking for your charger.
he'd be
We'd
laying on
find
the
him in
floor.
our boss's bathroom.
Hello? Where is it? Isn't this your office? Don't you have the big one?
Dude, of course.
What time is it? Do I have time to turn in my paper? No, you do not.
She was screaming at him, you know, like, you've got to understand. And she had told him, don't count on your father for that charger. And he had said, he brings it home every day, which is true. I bring it home every day.
One time.
So the one time I went back to work, and then I didn't need it. I was like, well, I'm going to get home late. I'm just going to sit and watch a little basketball. I'm going to bed. So I knew I wasn't going to be working.
Selfish.
Totally on me. And actually, I said, he was like, oh, you didn't bring your charger. I said, oh, I'm sorry. My wife said, don't you
I was
apologize.
going to say, yeah, I'm with her on that. That's not,
you. That's on him. So we came, then it was beat the clock. Then it was, you know, our mission was to come get the charger, and then we had to get home. But now it's like, but 8:25. He's,
Tick, 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 tick.
well, now, in fairness, he's only had a month to work on it.
So yesterday he reads the book and writes the report.
Got the report done, and it was sent off, and it said sent and accepted, and he was like,
Well, I was going to put it 50-50. He remembered to send it.
he said,
He got upstairs. He's like, why do I have this charger? I'm going to go to bed.
Jeez, why are you so worried? I knew I'd get it in.
yeah, we stood over his shoulder and watched that. Then he turns to me, he's like, that was a close one, pound this rock. That's what he does.
No.
He holds out a fist, he's like, pound this rock, am I right? I like, yeah, thanks. I just missed the first half of Michigan Villanova.
You don't
Thanks
miss a beat,
to you.
man.
You know, that's what he does. That's exactly right. I just missed the first half of Gonzaga playing this game.
So this is the paper that's going to take him over the top in that class?
Well, we hope. If the guy's
One
received
of
it,
them.
he needs this paper to really be good to get him drawn up from the ranks of the F to get him into a D or a C, probably a D by the time it's all said and done. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see if it happens. You know, and
Well, I'm glad he can sleep in today.
yes, he's able to.
What a week.
This week was like an hour and a half.
You know, he's texting his friends. You wouldn't believe my week.
You know what my dad did to me, man?
Dad didn't bring home the charger.
My
I've been
dad
accused of cheating.
always brings home his attaché.
So I watched the game for 30, 45 minutes. Now it's about 9:15. I can stay up late.
bedtime.
Yeah, it's bedtime. My son comes back down. My wife has already gone to bed. He goes, "Where's Mom?" I said, "Here, she already went to bed." He goes,
I don't know what my life is like with her.
Dad, you know what it's like living with her?
"I do, son. I do.
I do.
She's on him now. She is on him to get.
Was she always like this? And you married her?
He's really driven her over the edge.
Yeah.
He has driven her.
I feel like she may, yeah.
She probably thought you were driving her over the edge, and boy, she's met her match.
Oh yes, he. Has
I
driven
think
her
she
over.
may. I think she may drive her right to the edge and over.
I do. I believe this is. It might be the end for her. In fact, sometimes he'll leave and she'll go, "He's going to be the end of me."
I picture her faking.
He's going to be.
Well, you still have the heavy hand over them. It gets harder after they're 18,
Yeah.
and then they still make S decisions.
Dumb decisions,
and you
right.
try and set them straight.
But then they're.
And then they want help, too.
He said to me the other day, turned 17. He goes, "Can you believe in just a year I'll be an actual adult?" And I said, "No,
No.
I cannot." Son. He goes,
Legally.
able to make all my own decisions. I said, "Oh, I'm not.
Oh,
so
we'll see about that.
Not so sure about that, son." Of course, everything we're trying to do is get him into college, get him right. Yesterday, I made a someone took it as a disparaging comment. I said he's looking at Ole Miss and a P1 emailed me and said, "Look, I went to Mississippi State. Mississippi is not full of just a bunch of losers like you think." And I didn't mean that at all.
No.
I've looked at colleges. Ole Miss takes most people, and he loves the SEC, and he wants to go to Ole Miss. That's what I mean. I mean, we really want to go there because I've gotten to now. I'm Googling what schools take.
Where can this boy go?
Where can I send this child? Where they take like 99% of the applicants.
Yeah.
Ole Miss comes up. Ole Miss is one of them.
Yeah, well, I had a relationship with Mississippi State and went there for a little while.
For weather.
For 2.5 years.
Yes.
And I can tell you, Ole Miss takes everybody.
Okay, right.
But Mississippi State doesn't.
Does not. The guy said he thought I was making fun of Mississippi, the state, and
No.
I was absolutely
No,
not.
no.
That's
And
the Rebels.
So Ole Miss does take everybody.
From what I've seen and heard, yes. Now, I've not applied there, but...
Well, it sounds like just what I'm looking for.
But when I drove past the campus, they yanked me in. And they said, "We'll buy."
We'll
So I
take
think you got a pretty good chance. But stay away from Starkville.
Oh, yeah, I know. That's it.
You don't want to go up there.
Where's Ole Miss? That's in. is that Jackson?
No, Jackson's that's Starkville,
Oh,
Jackson.
okay.
That's, yeah.
All right. Ole Miss. I forget where they are.
It's in
Oh, you'll learn.
They say. Well, we'll know. Yeah, we'll know where.
I am excited for this summer of college visits. I do.
You know what we just said the other day? Because we had talked about let's line up some colleges to go visit over spring break and then summer. And my wife finally said, "Why? Just take whoever takes it. We'll just go." We don't
Oh,
need-
okay, so she doesn't even want to.
We don't
We
even
know
need to
Ole
see
Miss
the-
is a lock.
We don't need to see the campus.
You should be able to narrow it down to one.
Exactly.
And go visit
and
that
then we'll go
one.
visit that one.
Yeah.
Then you have your backup, and that's it.
And that'll be the one.
Oxford, Mississippi.
Oxford.
Yes. Oxford, Mississippi. And some people say, don't they still use the rebel flag as a... They do.
They do. Yeah.
Does
It's on
that-
the state flag.
Yes.
Part of it is the rebel,
The rebel
flag.
flag.
Yeah.
And
Well, they've changed it. It's a magnolia now.
And their logo is the Rebels, the Ole Miss Rebels.
They're the running Rebels, right?
The running rebel. The
And
whole rebel.
That's UNLV. It's a running
Oh,
rebel.
that's right. Yes.
And Ole Miss is the Rebels. And well, it doesn't matter to us. I don't care what.
Just take the boy.
I don't care. I don't care what your football team is or anything like that. And so
Let him go tour it on his own. You don't need to go with him.
There's no point. Why would I?
Fly him down there.
I don't know, Dave.
I can't wait for the interview process. I do have to admit, I had to go in front of the honor. We don't care.
We don't want to hear it. Don't write it down. Don't mark it down.
What I want you to do is write your parents' net worth right here on this line. You're in.
We like your parents because
Yeah.
they're called, what is it called? Oh, out of state.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's another thing.
Yeah.
Out of state tuition. And I don't know if I could fly him down there by himself. Remember, I wouldn't trust him to come here to this radio station just to get a charger.
Send him with Uncle Biggie.
He'll end up in Oxford in England.
Yeah, maybe.
Why does everybody talk weird here?
This is not what I was expecting.
Dad, why'd you send me to Europe?
It's a lot more rain.
You want a rowing crew.
They don't even know. They don't even know who I am.
Thing. That's possible.
soccer football.